has come down to this, a national championship matchup that almost no one expected. Two of the lower-seeded teams that had to overcome skeptics and doubters to get into the bracket, win a road game, then win 2 more rounds. And now, in this unlikely matchup, one team will emerge as a very surprising national champion here tonight. Welcome to Tampa Bay and Raymond James Stadium, the site of this year's national championship game. It's the USC Trojans against the Auburn Tigers. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler along with Joel Klatt. We are so excited to bring you the ultimate game in this college football season. Holly Rowe joins us ringside with some of the key storylines today. Holly?
Guys, the Tigers head coach told me pregame, this is the moment that both teams have to remain perfect. That can put a lot of pressure on the teams. They have answered the bell every week through the college football season, but now is the moment that mistakes will be magnified. I asked the coaches about it, and they said, we don't want to put pressure on our teams. We want them to take off the pressure, be relaxed, and focus on doing their job one play at a time. Back to you.
Thank you, Holly. We'll keep an eye on that. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Here comes the pressure. And it's incomplete on the throwaway. Couldn't find anybody open. Brings up a 2nd down now. Try the ground game here with the running back. They test the middle of the defense, but get nothing.
This has always been a pet peeve of mine from a quarterback perspective, is these nondescript run plays against what is clearly a run-oriented defense. You've got to have the opportunity to go play action, create some sort of little RPO, give the decision to the quarterback and not just calling this on the sideline.
And he'll drop back here on 3rd down. That one is incomplete. The defender was right there, and it brings up 4th down now.
I tell you, you got to play well on 3rd down. That's the money down for a quarterback. To be honest, Chris, I don't really care what a quarterback does on 1st and 2nd. He's got to be great in situations. One of those situations that I think about is 3rd down. Unable to connect here, and now you got a decision to make on 4th.
And here's the return. He goes out of bounds inside the 45. Offense goes to the pistol formation now. Play action here on 1st down. On the move now. He's looking to scramble. Keeper for the 1st down and more. They finally stop him, but not before he gets to the 16-yard line. The Trojans are in the red zone now. On the handoff, they'll test the right side here. Tackle made inside the 10. They'll spot the ball at the 7. So here comes 2nd down now. Every play important down here in the red zone. And they'll try to pick it up on the ground. Touchdown, USC. They strike first in this national title bout. A tremendous start for this offense, right down the field, into the end zone, handling the moment, executing in this national championship game. And both coaches told us the importance of a start in this big game.
Well, you can't have a better start than you had right there. And we talk about momentum all the time. We talk about rhythm all the time. There is no better way to establish both of those than an early score. Terrific job of game planning and then execution by this group to stick it in the end zone early in this game.
Here comes the Tigers offense back out there. They were held to a quick 3-and-out last time, looking to put together a positive drive here. First play of the drive, they look to the right. Pickup is 5 yards, so it's 2nd down and 5.
This is what makes this defense so tough. Great zone coverage behind the play, forcing the quarterback to check things down, but then the key, tackle in space.
The 5-yard gain is a win on first down. Sets up now 2nd and 5. The gain moves the ball to the 34. And the Tigers will hustle to the line to run the hurry-up offense. Running play called on 3rd and short. Crosses the 45. That gain enough for a fresh set of downs. Spotted at the 48. This running back continues to impress, and forget the freshman label. He's had a year of experience now. He's had a tremendous year, and Joe, they clearly trust him, rely on him in this big game.
Chris, what I've been most impressed with is his durability. Normally a young running back, you try to take a few of those carries off of him during the course of the year, but they have just leaned in, and he has delivered. I tell you, this is as impressive of a young running back as I've seen in a long time.
Oh, look out, he's got open space.
Keeping the defense honest with the run game, always important. Plus, this offense is staying on schedule.
What's the play call here on 2nd down for this offense? Here's the handoff. He's got space. Breaks into the clear. They make the tackle, but all the way down to the 17. This Auburn offense is moving quickly down the field. Caught behind the line. It's Eccles. Touchdown, Tigers, as they answer with their first score of this title game. So this offense responds after falling behind. A satisfying drive, but also a relief, Joel. They get in the end zone. They match the earlier score from their opponent, and now they can feel better about things.
Way better about things. You don't want to go down multiple scores, in particular in a championship environment. Great job executing by this group, and now if I'm the offensive coordinator, I look at that drive, and I ask myself, what's working? How can I attack this defense moving forward? Take the success that you've already had and replicate that in later drives.
Now the first play of this drive now from the 35. Quarterback will throw this out of the RPO. And he's brought down, but they went backwards after the completion. Good work by the defense.
This is great recognition by this defense. They see the wide receiver screen. They're able to pursue out and get the tackle for loss. They have been running side to side as well as anybody today. I think that the offense needs to get downhill in the run game and run right at them.
And they bring them down after a solid gain, but it's still well short of the first down marker. The offense now looking at a 3rd and short from their own 40, trying to keep this drive going. To throw, it's Williams. Fires it to the wideout. Makes the catch near the sideline and keeps the foot in bounds. That's enough for a first down.
No mystery.
And the replay booth has signaled they want to stop and have another look at this one. Well, they took a look just to confirm it, but it looks like they got it right on the field. After the review, the play will stand. And the Trojans come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. And from the shotgun, an inside handoff. And they'll force him out of bounds after a short run. Getting set. Here's 2nd down. And there's the handoff. And a decent gain there before the defense brings him down. And the Trojans come up to the line in the hurry-up. 3rd and short. They'll try to throw for it here. Contact as he threw it. Diving grab. What a play by that receiver.
And there's that connection that we've been expecting to see. That's something on film that really showed up, is this timing of the quarterback and wide receiver. And they haven't really established it yet today until here on 3rd down. That's a good job. Maybe it gets them going here a little bit for the future.
Off the play fake, looking to throw. Oh, they trap him for a sack. So after a competitive, fun first quarter, we are all even. Let's check out some of the stats from that first period. And as we move to the second quarter, we hope these teams will build on a promising start. Here we go, first play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a 2nd down play. Dropping back, it's Williams. Bringing pressure. Tackled at the 1-yard line. Couldn't quite get in, but an excellent run.
It's going to be a really long day for this defense if they can't corral this quarterback in these scrambles. He's dropping back nowhere to throw, or he just sees an open lane. Look at this quickness that he's able to use. He gets across the line to gain, moves the chains for a 1st down.
And the Trojans looking to cap the drive here. It's 1st and goal. And they're trying to punch it in here. And he muscles into the end zone. Touchdown, Southern Cal. And they get set now to try the PAT. PAT puts them in front by 7. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And it comes out to the 25. No return attempted there. And the Auburn offense back out on the field. The last possession was just old school power football. Let's see if they can keep that going here. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun.
Well, the key to 3rd down success is being good on 1st down. And here the defense does a great job on 1st down of bowing up and stopping the run. And that's the key to this thing. If you can create long yardage situations, now they have to throw the football, and that pass rush can start getting after it.
Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. Oh, and he dives to make a beautiful catch there.
That's a good find by this quarterback to move the chains and create another 1st down. And now you got to keep this momentum going. Take this ball and try to move it all the way down the field and put it in the end zone.
It's a quarterback keeper. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
Chris, this was the plan for this defense. We talked with this coaching staff. They said, we need to contact this quarterback. He needs to feel us, and that's what they're doing here in the 1st half. If you're on the other side, you got to tell your quarterback to get down or get out of bounds. There's no reason to take these hits in the 1st half.
Looking to set up a screen pass here. Inside the 45. Goes out of bounds. He gets inside the 35, though.
Chris, I love these screen plays. Watch the defense overcommit. You get the ball to the back, and then you're off to the races. This is an easy play call for an offensive coordinator, easy to execute for the offense, and yet it's a massive play in this game.
The Tigers pick up enough yards to move the sticks. A solid 8-yard gain brings up a 2nd and 2. No huddle here for the offense.
Well, this is exactly what you need to do on 1st down, is continue to stay on schedule and keep your quarterback out of those long yardage passing situations. The run game is doing a good job, and you got to give the credit to the offensive line. Continue to churn yards on 1st. These are the type of run plays that can build into future success. I know it doesn't look like much, right? It's 2nd down, you move the chains, that's all great. But that's the exact type of run that you can play off of later in the game, get to play action pass, and get those safeties down near the line of scrimmage.
It's caught. He's headed for the end zone. Touchdown, Auburn. Still no answer for this offensive machine. And now to try here for the extra point.
You know, Chris, I love it when the quarterback is rewarded for doing the right thing. And here he goes through his read, and there's nothing there. So he's taking what the defense gives, and he checks the football down. He's got his running back open on the outside, just checks it down, and he takes it the distance. That is a beautiful job, good timing, and a touchdown for this offense.
Oh, he's got a crease here. Look out. On the move. It's a foot race. Touchdown, Trojans. He just sprints into the end zone.
What a weapon he is in the return game. I tell you, when he gets one little seam, you can see the explosiveness and the speed. He found it, he's got the vision, and he takes it all the way back for 6.
They're setting out to try the PAT. He knocked through the extra point. The lead is 7, 21-14. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. He'll start from the 25. So the first play of the drive coming up here. Under 3 minutes to play before half. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. Look out, he's got space ahead. Here he goes. Tackle made after a big gain all the way to the 36.
They've got to change something up on defense because this defensive line is just not holding up. They're not winning at the line of scrimmage. These are huge, massive holes being created by the O-line, and the back is just taking advantage of it. They're going to have to commit more resources to stopping the run.
It's the 2-minute timeout of what's been a really competitive game so far. Let's see if the offense can take the lead before the break. So quickly, with one explosive play, this offense has moved inside the opponent's 40. Caught in the backfield. It's Eccles. They finally grabbed the senior, but not before he leads the defense on a chase. Now operating in the red zone. Handoff from the shotgun. Tackle made, but the gain moves the ball to the 8.
Well, now this defense is in a perfect situation. You're creating an obvious passing situation for the offense, and you can get these pass rushers going. Get them out on the edge, let them get after the quarterback, and create havoc in the backfield.
There's some pre-snap movement in the backfield. The shotgun running play call. Touchdown, Tigers! Barrels into the end zone. And they'll set up for the PAT. And the PAT is good. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. This is a squib kick right to one of the blockers on the return team. Tackle made out at the 40. That's a good return. So the first play of the drive here coming up. Less than 2 minutes left on the clock. To the air. It's Williams. Defense is coming after him. And now the ball comes out. A disastrous play from the start.
This was a concern for this offense the entire week. This pass rush is very good. And with the quarterback's eyes down the field, he's not protecting the football. That is a beautiful job by this defensive line, getting home and getting the ball out, first down for their offense. Now, Chris, this is exactly what this coaching staff said they wanted to do, was establish the run game, and they've been able to do that. Gains of 5, gains of 6, time and time again. They're doing a great job up front, there's no doubt, and now the entire playbook is going to be at their disposal.
Offense getting set up. Here's second down. Motion by the back. Defense better adjust. Here's an easy completion to the back out of the backfield. He stopped right at the line. That's sure tackling. Timeout taken by the Trojans. That's their first. They have 2 more to work with before halftime. Drops back, needing a 3rd down completion here. And it's intercepted. Beautiful timing there. Look out, he's in the clear. And he busts loose right down the middle. It's a foot race. Crosses the 10. Touchdown, USC. The defense comes up huge in this championship game. Listen to the crowd.
The field position has to change your mentality as a quarterback. They're in field goal range, Chris, and he's got to make sure that he's conservative with the ball if he feels like he's got 3 points in his pocket. He puts it in harm's way, and not only is it picked, but it's taken back for 6. What a return in the athleticism from this secondary.
Well, he thought about coming out, but instead takes a knee and to bring the football to the 25-yard line. So they start the drive looking for some late fireworks here, less than 30 seconds before halftime. He's going to hand this off. They get him down, but the gain moves the ball up to the 36. Timeout is called to talk strategy. Time for just 1 or 2 plays here before halftime. So the offense takes the field in the final seconds of the half. Chance for just a couple more plays. First down. Looking to throw the football. He's running out of time here. And he just throws it away incomplete. Didn't see anybody open. He's going to bring up 2nd down. Just time enough for 1 more play in the half. Handoff here from the shotgun. They make the tackle as time expires. That'll do it for the first half. And the Tigers will kick this away to begin the second half. And the kick is a squib kick, taken by one of the up men. He's brought down at the 37 after a strong return. And the Trojans offense is back out on the field. First play of the second half, they keep it on the ground. He's got room to run, look out. Nice run. He's brought down to the 44. 2nd down play coming up for this offense. Here comes a handoff. And he's tackled, but only after picking up a first down. That's a positive sign for this running back. He hasn't really been able to get loose today, but protecting a lead in a postseason game, if you can lean on a guy like this, you feel great.
And, Chris, I didn't think they would be able to build a lead without having success running the football. So the fact that they're in this position is just icing on the cake. Now, if you can get your back going.
He's in the burst into space. Touchdown, Southern Cal. He breaks away for the touchdown. Try to add to the lead now with a PAT. PAT is good, so it's a 2-touchdown lead, 35-21. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And it comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. And the Auburn offense is back out on the field. First play of the drive, looking to throw the football. Lets it fly to the wide out. Quick throw, catch made on the out route. Out of bounds after a solid gain. Moves the ball across the 40.
Man, seeing a passing game in rhythm is so fun to watch. And here, this quarterback is clearly in rhythm, playing with a lot of confidence. And he gets this ball all the way down the field. It's a nice play by the wide receiver. It's just great execution all the way around. This defense has got to play better up front, in particular on first down. This offense continues to just gain yards on first down, churning out 4, 5, 6 yards, and staying out of obvious passing situations. This defensive line has got to start winning their one-on-one blocks up front.
They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time. Auburn getting set with a 1st and 10 now. Send the back in motion. From the shotgun, handoff inside.
Oh, that's a really good job by the defense. Being gap sound, there's nowhere to go for this running back because of the fundamental football being played on the opposite side. This defense is where they need to be, and then they're making the tackle. Really good job defensively.
An important 2nd down play coming up. There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. It's a screen pass complete to the running back. And nowhere to go there. The defense all over it.
Man, these guys up front for this defense are doing such a good job. You've got to defend the screen pass one of 2 ways. You either get after the quarterback or you diagnose and retrace and get into the hip pocket of that running back who's trying to escape on the outside. And here, the retrace is perfect. The linemen are there. The linebackers have obviously diagnosed what's going on, and they're there to stop it for no gain.
The Tigers hustle to the line to run the hurry up. And here's the handoff. Slams right into a wall. They've got him for a loss.
I think his best strength is havoc plays. He's constantly in the backfield. It doesn't matter if you're throwing the football, he's after the quarterback. If you're running the football, he's in the backfield, tackling the running back. He's constantly in the backfield, which is just a pressure situation if you're on offense.
Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. That's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact. No flag. Brings up 3rd down.
This group is just not on the same page right now. The timing, something about this offense seems off, and clearly the quarterback is feeling it.
8th play of the drive coming up, but a long way to go on 3rd down. Dropping back, looking to throw for the 1st down. Fires it to the wide out. Can't hold on. Good defensive play, brings up a 4th down.
What a huge play by the defensive back. Looks like it's going to be a 1st down, and he's able to dislodge that ball, create the incompletion. Now it's 4th down. Again, timing. You got to show up at the right time with physicality. Knocks the ball loose, 4th down.
Crucial play. Down double digits in the 2nd half. They're going to go for it on 4th down. Offense looking to throw the ball. But it's incomplete. The defense makes a huge 4th down stop. The decision to go for it doesn't pan out.
Well, that's a frustrating situation. 4th down, you feel like you can connect there, and the timing just wasn't there, and it just falls incomplete. Credit the defense. They made life difficult on this offense, and the quarterback was just never in rhythm on that snap.
Offense out there for the first play of this drive from the 18. They'll try and run it. Here's the running back. Brought down at the 28, and that's good enough for a 1st down. They continue to lean in the running back. He's had a solid game. When you're ahead on the scoreboard, Joe, you love to be able to just turn and hand the ball off to a guy like this.
Well, Chris, this is certainly their DNA as a program. You're going to try to ride those body blows that you had early in this game to more sustained success later in the game. Look for them to continue to lean into this run game. And as we've seen in previous weeks, that's when they really start chewing up the yardage.
They're going to run it. And the Trojans pick up enough yardage for a 1st down.
Chris, this is a great example of how to defend the RPO from a defensive perspective. Number one, your secondary player has to stay home and defend the pass. Then you've got to get off blocks up front and win your one-on-ones. If you can do that as a front seven, you can stop the run without the help of that.
And he's going to stretch the defense, taking a deep shot here. Goes a fastball, but it's intercepted. Could take it all the way. And midfield steps out after a crucial takeaway. This could be a big turning point.
Chris, I think the true measure of a quarterback is not how you're playing when everything's going well, but how quickly can you bounce back from a mistake. And here, interceptions are going to happen, but what does the quarterback do moving forward? How quickly can he get back into rhythm?
And now the handoff. And they try the middle, but stuffed for no gain.
Stopping the run is about being sound fundamentally and schematically. You've got to be where you're supposed to be in your gap, but then you've got to fight. And this defense is fighting off blocks, making tackles. They're doing a really nice job.
They look to throw it here on second down. Looking for the wide out. Catch made down the left side, an explosive play. And he goes down after a solid gain. That's enough for a first down. A new set of downs after that completion. They'll run it from the gun. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2. It's USC on top as we break for the quarter. We've reached the end of the third quarter in this national championship battle that has lived up to the hype. For the final period, let's check out the game stats. So who's going to pick up the W as we begin the final quarter of play? Offense getting set for a second down here to begin the quarter. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. Looking right, this one caught. Breaks into the clear. And he's run out after a big gain. The offense will be set up with a first down and goal.
Nice completion for a first down, but in a two-possession game, they've got to get going. I've always thought you've got to set a time limit for yourself. They need to score by about 155 if they feel like they're going to come back in this game.
Here's the handoff on first and goal. And they make the tackle, but the gain moves the ball to the 6.
This offense is able to gain yards, run the football near the goal line. That is tough to do, and it sets you up for a little play action here. This defense has got to account for this run game because they're gaining positive yardage. Do you go play action? Maybe even get the quarterback on the outside.
And the back now goes in motion. Looking to pass here on second down. Gets the ball off as he's hit, but it's incomplete. They need a touchdown here. Down big in the fourth quarter. Third and goal. This offense certainly comfortable in a back-and-forth offensive shootout. They play a lot of those in the Big 12, but now on this huge stage, can they continue to make clutch plays?
Chris, I think that comfort level is going to be massive in these late stages of this game. Because they're comfortable, I think they'll be able to execute at a higher level. I tell you what, this group, they are unfazed.
It's a squib kick picked up by one of the blockers. Tackle is made at the 38. That's a good kick return. And here comes the USC offense back on the field. The back's got it. Nice run. He's brought down at the 44.
Well, that's exactly what you want to see as an offensive play caller is your guys up front winning the line of scrimmage here late in this game, fourth quarter, and able to run the football on first down. That's just beautiful stuff up front.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Leaning on the run game here late. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain. The Trojans looking to use the up-tempo offense here. Looking to pass. It's Williams. Wide open downfield. And they get the conversion there. First down now from the 33.
Chris, that was the defense's chance to get off the field. It's third down. You're trailing. Have to get the ball back. And they give up a conversion. That is a back-breaking play for this defense.
And he'll be smarter right at the line for no gain. Second down after that run on the previous play. Using the ground game here. Tailback has the handoff. Look out, he's breaking free. He goes out of bounds. They move the ball to the 20.
That's just a really nice job by the running back and the offensive line. They're persistent in the run game, and it pays off for a first down.
And the Trojans pick up enough for a first down. In the red area, it's Weaver.
Well, I know every defense wants to play great and get off the field on third down, but they're not giving themselves a chance, and this is happening on first down. You give up games like this running the football, you don't really have a chance. You're playing behind the 8-ball, and this defense has got to fix that on first down.
Secondary up now, trying to jam his receivers. So the clock stops as we head into the final 2 minutes of play here. This defense needing to step up and make a play now. Here we go. A national championship is so close if the offense can keep the football and just bleed out the clock. One back in the backfield, and he'll get the carry. Got him up, end zone ahead. Touchdown, Trojans. This offense cannot be stopped. They continue to build the lead, and now they can taste it, closing in on an undefeated season and a national championship.
Chris, this really is remarkable, and I got to tell you, this is going to go down as one of the great seasons in college football history. You think about the 9 conference games, the expanded playoff. I know Indiana went 16-0 just a few years ago, but my goodness, to see this team accomplish this feat in this level of parity in college football, this is remarkable.